Libra Scorpio, to your beginning of the month of July reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on in the beginning of the month, please, for the beautiful Libra Scorpio. Opportunities and options. I think you're having some kind of wishful thinking and you're daydreaming a lot. I think there's a lot going on with you. Using that beautiful Scorpio side of you. Thinking about all those opportunities. I think you do know that one of those cups has a snake in it. I think you're not trusting that one opportunity. But there is something about daydreaming. It might even be, why am I looking at this snake? For some reason, I think there's some kind of risk that you're wanting to take. You might know that it might be risky. But I don't know, I just keep seeing the snake in the cup next to the awesome cup. But it's almost like if I take this risk, I don't think it's really it's risky. I don't see it as, it's weird. I don't see it as really bad. But I think it's risky. But for some reason, I feel like it might be a risk you want to take. Because it feels like it's going to get you to the place you want to be, which is going to end up right at your castle. It's kind of like going diagonal. It's a risk. It's something you might even be keeping a secret. Ooh, that's using your Scorpion side of secrets, huh? Keeping a secret to yourself. You're seeing this as a place where you could actually have a completion, but it's risky. You might have to travel for this situation, but you're kind of arriving to a conclusion that this is something that could actually make a great cycle change. It's risky, but I'm keeping it to myself because I don't want others to know. Yeah. It's my Ace of Pentacles. I know it is. It's almost like you've been manifesting something, but you know it's a risk to get to your castle, to get to your dream come true. It's almost like to the point where it's like, it doesn't matter. It's not going to really sword me if it doesn't work. It's either going to work or it's not. But I have this understanding that it could literally be moving me towards my Ace of Pentacles. If this works the way I want it to work, the way I'm manifesting it, the way I'm praying it to work, if it works out, then I'm gonna have a lot, right? I'm gonna have a lot. But it's not something that's gonna worry me. I'm not gonna, it's not something that's gonna kill me, right? It's not something that's gonna completely destroy me. It's a chance. This is a chance. I'm looking for a Fool card coming out over here, my friends. You guys are doing something risky. It might even be biting the forbidden fruit. Let me just see what the next card is. You're persistently working on this. It's going to take a lot of courage to do so. You're a little weary of the situation because it is risky, but you're freaking holding tight. You're really holding tight to this situation. Let me move this back just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to kind of keep them on top of each other, though, like this. But yeah, it's kind of risky. This is risky business. Whether this is in business, whether this is with a person, it's going to be up to you until I can, literally see what the majority says. But you keep it as what you know, okay? If it's not your reading, don't make it fit. Go watch your Libra or your Scorpio or your rising or moon, okay? Remember, guys, always that your moon is always the best for love. I just want everybody to understand this. That's what your moon is for love, okay? So if you know what your moon is, always watch your moon for love. You'll realize that it actually hits way better than you know, your regular readings. And then you can always take them together, right? Sometimes they'll fit together. But the energy over here, yeah, you're on this passionate mission as a fearless warrior over here. You're ready for this adventure. This is an impulsive move, and you know it. Mm-hmm. And this is your energy. So far, I only see your energy. That's why I'm saying I don't know if this is love yet, or if this is a career move, if this is just taking a risk and moving out of the country, you know, or buying a new house, or buying with that Ace of Pentacles. It could be freaking anything, but it's a solid offer, and you know this is a gift from the universe, and you feel it. I also kind of feel like you're just, you know, praying deep down inside that this is not just a fantasy, this is not an illusion. But, you know, maybe you're making, you know, that's what manifestation is. It's making that illusion, making that fantasy into a reality. I mean, literally, that's what it is. So I do feel like you're manifesting on this, praying on this, because you do see the opportunity. You do feel like this is a gift. Oh, no matter what that snake is, whatever that risk is. Yeah, this is you. You're ready for this impulsive, fearless move. You're like, I'm going to be fearless about this. I'm going to put on my Wonder Woman underwear, my Superman underwear, and I'm going to go do this, right? Like, I'm not going to hold back anymore. Maybe you've held back before and you've missed out on opportunities, and maybe you're afraid because with the Ace of Pentacles, if that goes in reverse, right? If this Ace of Pentacles goes in reverse, it becomes missed opportunity, right? So maybe you're like, nah. And maybe, you know what, because this can also be, can't get any worse, it could even be second chance. So, I mean, maybe this is, you know what, I don't want to have to try to do this again. I missed my chance, an opportunity the first time, or this is just an opportunity that I'm not going to want to miss. I'm going to try this because it's not gonna completely destroy me. It just is what it is. But I won't know unless I take this risk. Hmm. This is a great reading. I'm actually enjoying this, guys. I am, because I mean, look, it's saying I have the opportunity. You have all these aces. It's almost like you know the universe is like calling you out. You probably even feel pulled, like, you know what, you know. And maybe the snake also is because, like, you know, it's like really chancy, and maybe you even have people around you. They're like, "Don't you do that? You'll risk a lot," you know. And then they're like trying to get in your head. Don't let people, yeah, because you're in like this knowing, like, I know I'm biting off the forbidden fruit, or that whatever it is, it might not be very conventional. And many people think that you're foolish, but it's like, even maybe even in yourself, you're like, oh, this could be foolish. You know what I mean? You're like, but yeah, but if I don't take it, then how am I going to know it's foolish? But I mean, really, what if it is the gift from the universe? I mean, I have two aces here. It's like you have this deep knowing within yourself, like you're listening to your intuitive side. You're like, I got to do this. No, I know, I see this. And it definitely is something unconventional, something like, you know, like you would never, maybe it's something you like never thought of doing before, or like I said, maybe you thought about it before and let it pass you by. Now you're like, nope, the chances again, so I'm going to do it. However it is, take it how it resonates, but you definitely are jumping out of a box on the wild side for sure with that ace of, yeah, excuse me, of that Knight of Wands, excuse me. Oh my gosh. God, there's somebody around you who's really trying to distract you. Other people are trying to distract you, like, you don't want to do that. I keep seeing that. Like, you're being foolish. You have two choices. Now I see it. It could be love. It's either passionate about what it is you want, or it could be going after this love, because now I have the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. But no matter what, right, if it's not a love situation, it could definitely be this creative new feeling, something that you truly want, using your intuition, something you're totally passionate about. Yeah. Wow. Oh no. Whatever it is. So should they do this or what? I don't know. I'm going to use a different deck. I say with all these aces, I mean, I don't know. You have 3 aces now. And how many major arcanas? 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. 3 aces. I don't know, guys. Now, you know, that's a pretty big pull. There's the Fool. Taking the fool's risk. There it is. Yeah, you know what? You might call me a fool. Now you got all 4 aces. You might call me a fool, but you know what? I've had this intuitive understanding. I've had this epiphany. I've had this mental clarity on this situation. I've got to go. For some of you, I got to go get this person. Ooh, I love it. Ooh. You know what? I've got to go after this creative endeavor. I've got to go after my passions. I've got to go after this person. This is my love. I don't care what you say. I've got to go get them. Maybe they just got divorced. Maybe you're going to get a divorce to go get them. I don't know. Whatever it is, you feel it's justified. This is you together. Look at that. You've had this epiphany using your own energy. Scorpio and Libra together. There you are in your own energy saying, I got to have this. It's justified for me. Maybe you're going after a divorced person. Maybe you're getting a divorce and moving out of the country. Who knows what you're doing? Maybe, you know, whatever. Maybe you're jumping towards someone who needs to have a divorce and they want to get a divorce and you're going to run away with them. I don't know. Let's run away and get divorced. You, me. Let's run away from our people, bite the forbidden fruit, get divorced, and we're going to run away together. Hey, I'm just saying, the craziest shit goes on in life, right? You either do it or you're not, right? I mean, maybe it is. It's like, I'm married, you're married. Let's run off together, get divorced, and then we'll marry each other. I've seen it all. I'm throwing it out there. Whatever, you are coming to this conclusion that you've got the knowledge that you need. You've watched enough. You've done your homework enough to know that whatever this is your 9 of Cups, and you're in the knowing again. You know that whatever this is, it's for you. Yeah, here comes all those major arcanas again. Tell me, Spirit, is this for them? Is this a gift from the universe? You might have a little bit of a competition, a little bit of fight to have to go through this. Okay? But there is going to be an ending for a beautiful beginning. Whoa, you've waited a long time to get to your fruits of your labor. Wow. You might be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Yeah, whatever it is, you're making this the ending for you, this new beginning. With the 9 of Cups, this will be your 9 of Cups. You got the 9 of Cups twice now. There will be satisfaction and emotional stability coming off the situation. You've waited long enough for this situation with the Temperance to get you your fruits of your labor, your 9 of Pentacles. So whatever it is, it looks like it's perfect timing. If you're going to do it. It's almost like if you're going to do it now. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Everybody's story is different, but you've manifested this Empress. Your abundance, your prosperity, your love, whatever it is, you've manifested this. You put in all your energy for this situation. Whatever you're manifesting, it's coming in. Your manifestation is coming in. So it's time to jump. You manifested this. There it is again. You've got all the information you need. It just keeps saying that. You have the information. You have the understanding. This is where your 10 of Pentacles are with the 4 of Wands. You know that whatever this is going to be good for you. You just know it deep down inside, even if it is forbidden fruit, even if it is a risk, even if it feels a little risky. It's the risk you're willing to take. Yeah, you're not sitting in hermit mode anymore. You're taking the action. For some of you, it's love. You're going to take this action on this love. 10 of Cups. To the Chariot. To the 6 of Wands. Going after it with passion and excitement. Page of Wands. Some of you are going after a Taurus, Gemini, or a Taurus. I think these were in Tauruses. They were in those readings. I'm not sure exactly one. But if you're going after a Taurus, I swear this is the same thing. Same reading. If you know you're going after a Taurus, go ahead and watch that reading. It's your judgment call. You've had the great awakening to this situation. It was very exhausting and very stressful to this. There's that Taurus coming out. You want your Taurus. You guys could be dealing with a Taurus. I don't know, man. Overall message for this this adventure that my Libra Scorpio is on. Overall message. Make sure that you have strength in what you do and use your courage. And don't let anybody tell you what you should do and not do. You already know deep down inside. You can't tell me you don't know. It says you know already. With the Ace of Swords again, you already know the answer. Okay, guys. With all those aces, you got the heads up. There's something divine going on over here. Yeah, Ace of the Star card. Something divine going on over here. It's your turn. It's your turn to go after your legacy. It's almost like don't be scared. Do what you're supposed to do. You're being divinely pulled to the situation. Wheel of Fortune. There you go. Something faded. You're ready to expand this company, expand this love, do whatever you're doing. Okay, guys, let's get rid of some of these cards so we can go over here and look at your money really fast. Look at your money, honey. I just like, wow, I have nothing. Actually, you know why I wanted to pull a romance love card? Let's do that really fast. For those of you who are, this is a love situation. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy. I love it. You're on the right path. Love is a beautiful journey, and you're on the right path. Together, find joy in simple pleasures of just being together. Gifts. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another, and I do feel like this is a gift from the universe with the Ace of Pentacles. I think Taurus had that too, so I would, if you're dealing with a Taurus, I'd go watch that. Proposal. An offer or proposal is in the near future that comes as a great surprise. Wedding. We did see the Four of Wands. So taking your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. And anything else. Window. A new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. Oh my gosh, and that's crazy because that's what you're doing. I mean, you're going after your adventure. You're making yourself an adventurer for love. I love it. And if you know it's the other way around, then this person could be making an adventure and coming to get you. And maybe you just feel like it's a risk getting with this person. Take it how it resonates. If you know you're not the Knight of Wands and this person's coming to sweep you off your feet, you go ahead and take that. But remember, they're risking a lot for the love, for the Ace of Cups. Risking it all for love. Oh my God, it's like a great love story. Risking it all for love. Wow. You guys always have like the best readings sometimes. This is my Libra Scorpios. I love you guys. Okay, you might be of all the drama and chaos. Okay, your sign, the great drama. But I tell you, you always have the greatest love stories. The love that you hold within yourself is like no other. That's for sure. Love life. You gotta fucking be kidding. And your love is a love life. When you love, they truly love. Like, don't hurt me. I'm Libra Scorpio. God, don't hurt Libra Scorpio. They're such lovers. Okay. Love life. Free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. Love and be loved and work together. You might even be having a partner who's coming in who could help you on, your endeavors in your career. You guys might even build an empire of a career together. How beautiful is that? Next, savings. You always need to put something away for a rainy day. If you have enough money, make sure you are investing wisely. Make sure you guys are always putting some money away for that rainy day. Okay, so alchemy, using witchcraft, occult, or learning God's secrets, transform the situation. Don't ever really worry about any of that. It's just, you know what, you're using that money wisely. You're manifesting money into your life with the resources. Be grateful for what you have and have something for the future. Be wise as needed. There it is again, that savings. Save that money. Wellness, ensure your body is nurtured. Join a gym, regain that strength. Right? Some of you might be going to the gym, might be eating different, maybe making different kinds of habits and choices when it comes to your wellness. Maybe you're quitting smoking, drinking. Don't smoke, don't drink. What do? I go to the gym and maybe I drink a lot more water. Let's see, loyalty. True friendship and loyalty are among the most important values. Be loyal to your friends. I love that because I feel like this new person that you're coming into your life, for those of you, that's what that is. For those of you who know, it's just I'm making this risky business move. I'm making this risky house move. However, but I do see that, make sure that you do realize that you do have a friend around you that's either coming into your life who's very loyal to you. Okay. Or just remember you have somebody loyal around you. Gambling. Excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. Hey, be careful on some of your risks. Don't go risking it all your money. And yeah, it's time to invest. Hey, if you want to get rid of your money, invest it into 401k. Spirit says don't go gambling with it. You make more money investing it than you will gambling it. You'll lose more gambling. You think of all the money you could have saved investing it, right? You'll actually see it building instead of just going away. Hey, gambling can be fun though. Don't get me wrong. I love going and gambling every now and again. It's like going to the arcade. If you can see it as like going to the arcade and winning money, right? Then go ahead, but don't let it become your toxicity, right? Independence, manage your money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. So I love that. And then let's look at your money again. Show me Libra, Scorpio. Those who are trying to get a job, will they get a job? Those looking for a job, will they get a job? Yes, give and take. Actually, you do have a job on the horizon, something you're going to actually really like that's coming. Look at that. By Leo season, it looks like you're going to be well off. Look at that, having the Ace of Pentacles. So definitely between Cancer season and Leo season, you're definitely going to have a well-paid job. You're going to be Cancer Leo cusp season, right? Right around the 19th through the, 25th. You could have a great job coming in. Those of you already making money. Yeah, it looks like those of you making money, some of you are going to be noticed and recognized by the boss. Yeah. Some of you are looking for, do you see that if some of you are in the area of life where you make like compensation, stuff like that, it's going to be at your favor. So you're definitely going to get a lot of compensation. You're going to get a lot of pension, things like that. If you have to sell cars, stuff like that, then you're going to get a lot of people who are going to buy cars. You're going to make a lot of money. Yeah, on commission. That's what I was thinking. Commission. I'm sorry, guys. Commission. Not compensation. Commission. Yeah, I know, if I could just talk, right? Commission. If you guys are in a job that makes commission, let's say it again, you will be making a lot of money. Okay, it almost looks like double of what you usually make. Yeah, those that are looking for a promotion, you're definitely going to get it promoted. They're watching you. You're going to get the whistle blown. Have that great awakening of, hey, you're doing great. Yeah, a lot of money, making money. If those of you who own a business, those who own a business, you have a lot of job offerings, but it does look like there is going to be a little bit of a hardship when it comes to something that's going around. There could take a little bit of a loss in business, but it looks like it's going to be offered right back up as you're working hard. So those of you who own a business, you might feel like there's a little bit of a loss of money Maybe you're not seeing as many customers as you would like, but then it looks like it's just going to pick back up pace as you're getting steady. It's going to steadily pick up the pace. I seen that too. Right here. Okay. Steadily going to pick up the pace. Yeah, you're going to feel hurt for a little while, but then it looks like it's going to expand. Money's going to expand. So it could get a little slow. Yeah, literally getting a little slow. Could get a little slow, but then all of a sudden it looks like boom. Okay, guys. Maybe compensation. Maybe you guys need compensation. Maybe you're waiting for some kind of compensation pay. Maybe that was it. You guys are waiting for some kind of settlement or compensation. You're definitely getting that. Okay. Overall message is God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitations. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So just remember, never think in lack. Always remember, okay? Ask for your needs to be met. The angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with the asking. It doesn't matter how you ask for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true to clearly asking other people to assist you as well. So anytime you want help, remember, just call on the universe, call on your angels, ancestors, whoever, energy, manifest, whatever you're doing. Okay, but make sure you're always asking. Okay. Okay, guys, that was a beautiful reading. You guys are amazing. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.